Welcome back to SportsCenter. More breaking news. Our senior NBA insider, Charania, back with us. Earlier at the top of the show, we talked about Memphis and the Jazz. Jaren Jackson going for picks and players. What more breaking news you got for us?
Another trade. This is a 3-team deal between Chicago, Minnesota, and Detroit. So the Pistons, the best team in the Eastern Conference so far this year, they're picking up the sharpshooter Kevin Huerter and a big man in Dario Saric from the Chicago Bulls. Jaden Ivey, the young guard who is going to be up for a new deal this offseason. He goes to the Bulls along with Mike Conley Jr. Mike Conley Jr., obviously longtime NBA player. He spent the last few years with the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves are essentially getting off of his salary and sending him to the Bulls. They're also sending a protected pick swap to the Pistons in this deal. So 3-team deal here. The Bulls get a couple of, one young guard, part of their core moving forward. Mike Conley. This does, though, around the league. I'm getting a ton of calls and texts. This raises questions about the futures of Kobe White, Ayo Dosunmu. There's a glut of guards now in Chicago, so how do the Bulls handle that? And then with Detroit, this is a big-time sharpshooter that they've got at the wings now with Kevin Huerter.
Meanwhile, the Pistons, best in the East, get more scoring with Huerter, who can fill it up.
And let's remember this. We know who the Minnesota Timberwolves are pursuing this week.
Yes.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. This deal gives the Minnesota Timberwolves even more tax savings, a little bit more flexibility, an open roster spot for the pursuit of what we know.
No, really interesting point here. Charania with the very latest. Again, if more breaking news from the NBA happens in the hour, Shams will be right here. Well, big trade in the NBA today. Charania reporting that the Grizzlies trading their star, Jaren Jackson Jr., to the Jazz, 8-player deal, sends 3 future first-round picks to Memphis. The Grizzlies have also been entertaining offers for 2-time All-Star Ja Morant. Let's bring in our NBA front office insider, Bobby Marks. All right, Bobby, give me your reaction. Grizzlies trading away Jaren Jackson. He's a 2-time All-Star as well.
Yeah, I actually like it for Utah. When you add Jaren Jackson Jr. and you pair him with Larry Markkinen, and you've got a rising star in Keontae George, they are certainly building something there. I think it's, listen, the trade goes back from a year ago when they acquired that Phoenix unprotected first that was actually now sent to Memphis. This deal doesn't get done if that pick isn't included here. And for a Memphis team that is certainly rebuilding, 7 first-round picks they've acquired since last June, including what was acquired in that Desmond Bane trade. I think the big question now is we'll see leading up to Thursday, what happens with Ja Morant now?
Okay, so, Shams also reporting that the Clippers, James Harden, looking for a trade that makes sense there. Give me your reaction. James Harden looking for a trade, 4th time now in his career, Bobby.
Yeah, and I think the team to watch certainly is Cleveland here. I think where they are right now and where the Cavaliers are financially, if there's a Harden shooter, and it is Cleveland, it would have to be Darius Garland. This is a second apron team in the Cavaliers. They are not allowed to take back more salary in a trade. I think the most interesting thing right now is James Harden has the right to veto any trade. That's part of his contract here. So James Harden basically dictates the trade terms as far as where his next destination is going to be.
Look, he's 36, but Bobby, he still puts up 25 a game, so you're going to get buckets if you get James Harden. Bobby.
NBA